Hello and welcome, friends. We are on a brand new unit in mathematics. It is math time, and I want to focus on the word time because in this new unit, we are going to learn about time. Today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to tell time to the hour. I have something that's going to help me out. It's a clock. I want you to look at this clock. Think about what time is it? Do you have a guess? Do you think maybe it is 8:12? Maybe 12:08? You know what I'm noticing when I look at this clock? I notice a couple things. There's numbers that start from 1 and they go all the way to 12. I notice that there are two hands, one big one pointing at the 12 and one little one pointing at the 8. The big hand is what we like to call the minute hand. The shorter hand is what we call the hour hand. The minute hand is pointing at the 12. The hour hand is pointing at the 8. So what this is letting us know, when the minute hand points at the 12, we look at the hour hand to tell us what time it is. And since the hour hand is pointing at 8, that lets us know that it is 8 o'clock. My board is back, and I have the word o'clock. And that is how we're going to write what time it is. So with that example, we would write it as 8 o'clock. Now looking at this time, do you think it's the morning time, the afternoon time, or the evening time? Probably not the afternoon time, but it could be morning or nighttime. Mr. McMahon's going to play with this clock, and we're going to see what time it is. Oh, the minute hand is still at the 12. Every time when you tell time to the hour, the minute hand is always going to be pointing up right at the 12. That means we need to look at where the hour hand is pointing to let us know. It's pointing at the 10, so that means it is 10 o'clock. How about when you might wake up in the morning? I'm going to come and get it. There we go. The hour hand is pointing at the 7. That means it is 7 o'clock. What about when you're eating lunch? The hour and minute hand are both pointing at the 12. That means it is 12 o'clock. What about when you get picked up from school? Let's say you get picked up from school at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's say you get to stay up late, and then you have to go to bed at 9 o'clock in the evening. 9 o'clock. So friends, when you're going to be writing the time, like we have right here, you write o'clock, and then what time Harry hour is pointing at. So for that last one, 9 o'clock. When you get into your workbook today, Mr. McMahon's going to look to make sure that he knows the right. You will be telling time to the hour On page 113, you will be matching time from one side to the other. Then page 114, you will write what time by writing, like if it was this time, writing it like this, 9 o'clock. And then the last 2 pages, you're going to look and see what Penny is doing throughout her day. And you will write it as blank o'clock, whatever time that is on this clock. Well, friends, that was the first lesson in chapter 14. I hope you had a good one.